My dear child, the fire inside you is stronger than any storm outside. Rise, and let the world see your light. I see the tears you've cried in silence, the pain you've hidden behind your smile. You've given so much of yourself, yet felt forgotten by many. But I have not forgotten you. In due time, I will restore everything you've lost and give you peace that surpasses understanding. You have carried burdens too heavy for your shoulders, yet you didn't crumble. You kept going. Even in your weakness, you showed strength. I am about to refresh your soul and give you beauty for ashes. Your faith has not gone unnoticed. Though others have judged you by your past, I see your heart. I see your effort. I see how you fight to stay kind despite all the hurt. I will reward you openly for what you endured privately. You've felt alone in rooms full of people, misunderstood and dismissed. But I have always been by your side. Now, I will elevate you beyond what they thought possible. Trust in me, for your new beginning starts now. Your trials were not in vain. Every sleepless night, every silent prayer, every moment you felt broken, I was shaping you. Now comes the season of restoration and joy. Your struggle ends here. The enemy tried to silence your voice, crush your spirit, and steal your joy. But I preserved you. Because your purpose is greater than your pain. I'm about to open doors you didn't even knock on. You've been walking through a dry season, but I am about to rain blessings on you that will overflow. You've sown tears, now you will reap joy. Stand still, and watch me work. There were moments you questioned why you were even still here. But I kept you because your story is not over. I am writing a beautiful new chapter for you. Keep believing, it's already in motion. You have forgiven those who never said sorry, loved those who hurt you, and given while you lacked. Because of your heart, I will bless you beyond measure. Your kindness has built your future. Even in your confusion, you've sought me. Even in your fear, you held on. Now I will reward you with clarity and courage. The days ahead will be filled with peace, not anxiety. You weren't overlooked, you were being prepared. Your time is coming. I am aligning things in your favor. Those who counted you out will witness the greatness within you unfold. You survived what was meant to destroy you. That's no accident. You have a divine assignment, and your presence here is proof that you are chosen. Watch how I vindicate you. The lies spoken about you cannot undo the truth I've placed within you. You are not what they called you, you are who I created you to be. Loved, strong, and destined for more. Don't let your current season convince you it's the end. This is just the middle. I still have plans to prosper you, to heal you, and to lead you into the fullness of joy. You may have been forgotten by people, but you are remembered by heaven. Angels are being sent to fight on your behalf. Miracles are aligning behind the scenes. Keep going. You've been faithful when it was hard. You stayed when you wanted to run. You prayed when you had no words. Now, I will honor your persistence with divine breakthroughs. What they meant for evil, I will use for your good. You won't just recover, you will thrive. The very place you cried in will become the place you praise me from. You've been in a season of silence, but I'm about to speak loudly through your life. I will use your testimony to bless others. The pain you endured will not be wasted. Even when you felt forgotten, I was working. Even when you saw no change, I was building. Now is your time to see what your faith has built. Restoration is at your doorstep. The enemy tried to bring you to your knees in defeat, but I brought you to your knees in prayer. Because of that, I will lift you up in power. You are not broken, you are becoming. You've walked through valleys with dignity, carried your cross with grace, and chosen forgiveness over revenge. I will elevate you because of your heart. The tables are turning in your favor. You were planted, not buried. What looked like loss was growth. What felt like an end is your beginning. Watch the fruit of your endurance come forth. They didn't see the tears, the fights, the prayers, but I did. And I will reward every quiet victory you had when no one was looking. Heaven is applauding you. Though the winds were strong and the night was long, you are still standing. That's not just strength, that's favor. I have preserved you for greater. Your light will shine brighter than ever. You've given even when it left you empty, poured into others with nothing left for yourself. Now, I will pour back into you. A divine refreshing is coming. Where others walked away, I remained. Where they failed you, I held you. I am healing you now, not just physically but deeply, emotionally. Joy is returning to your life. You have questioned why it happened, why you had to suffer. But soon, you'll see it had to happen so I could elevate you. You're not being punished, you're being positioned. You are not your mistakes. You are not your trauma. You are a vessel of purpose, and nothing will stop what I placed within you. Stand firm. Your light is about to break forth. The storm didn't break you, it revealed your strength. The fire didn't consume you, it refined you. Now, I will reward you. Because you never gave up when you could have. What you lost will be replaced with better. What you cried over will become your testimony. And the people who hurt you will witness your rising. I will vindicate you with grace. Hold on. Help is already on the way. I'm working behind the scenes. The doors I'm opening no man can shut. Your miracle is closer than you think. I saw every night you cried yourself to sleep. I heard every whispered prayer. I counted every time you wanted to give up but didn't. Because of your endurance, I am releasing a season of joy that will restore what life tried to steal. You've walked through betrayal with grace, through heartache with dignity. Now, I am about to place you in rooms where your name carries favor. You won't have to chase blessings, blessings will find you. You stayed true when others folded. You loved deeply, even when it hurt. I am not blind to your faithfulness. I am about to lift the weight off your shoulders and crown you with peace. They tried to dim your light, but they didn't know I was the source of your fire. You will shine brighter now, not despite the darkness, but because of it. What broke you is what I'll use to build you. When people rejected you, it was my protection. What felt like loss was actually redirection. I closed those doors for your safety. Now, I will open ones that bring you into destiny. Even when no one clapped for you, you kept going. Even when you were unseen, you were faithful. I am bringing visibility to your purpose. Your quiet obedience is about to make loud impact. You've been feeling like you're behind, but I am about to accelerate your path. You will go further in less time because you trusted me when nothing made sense. They mocked you when you were down, but I will exalt you in due time. Your story is not one of shame, it is one of survival, strength, and sanctification. You are not forgotten. You prayed for strength, and I gave you storms. You asked for peace, and I trained your mind. You wanted miracles, and I gave you faith. Now you are ready for what's next. The weapons formed against you looked deadly, but they didn't prosper. Not because you were strong, but because I covered you. You are still standing because of my grace. You sacrificed in secret. You gave without recognition. You helped others while you were hurting. I saw it all, and now it's your turn to be poured into. When you thought it was over, I whispered, hold on. When you felt abandoned, I stood closer. And now I say, be still, for your turnaround is near. Your value is not in who left you. Your worth is not tied to what you lost. You are priceless to me. I created you for more than this pain. Everything that left your life was not punishment, it was pruning. I removed what couldn't stay for the blessings about to arrive. Let it go, and make room. The pain shaped you, but it didn't define you. The pressure grew you, but it didn't crush you. You are emerging from this stronger, wiser, and ready. Though others didn't understand your battles, I did. You were never alone. I've been walking beside you, step by step. And I am proud of how you've endured. They saw the outside, but I know the inside. They judged your mess, but I see your heart. I am working in the unseen to make your life a miracle. You may feel like you're at the end, but I am just beginning. What looks like a breakdown is really a setup for breakthrough. Don't quit here. I'm about to make sense of what confused you. I'm turning what felt wasted into wisdom, and what hurt you into help for others. This is your redemption season. Your story will inspire many. Your healing will break generational chains. Your voice will carry hope. Because I brought you through, and now I will speak through you. You will no longer cry over what I've already healed you from. The old pain will no longer control you. I'm giving you closure, peace, and purpose. Let them talk. Let them walk away. Your favor is not dependent on them. I am your source. And I'm about to provide in ways they never could. You've been through delays, detours, and disappointments. But now, you're entering a season of divine alignment. What was blocked is being released. Even when your faith was weak, I was strong for you. You don't need perfect belief, you just need to stay close. I will carry you the rest of the way. There is no shame in your scars, they are proof that you survived. I'm turning your pain into power, and your wounds into wisdom. Your heart has been heavy, but I am about to lift your spirit. You'll smile again, laugh again, and feel again. Joy is making its way back to you. You did not go through all of this just to end in defeat. I have the final say. And my plans for you are greater than the setbacks you faced. Rest now. You've carried so much for so long. Lay your worries at my feet. I will take care of what you can't fix. Trust me, I'm already moving. They may have overlooked you, but I never did. You are not invisible to me. I see you, I love you, and I'm about to honor your endurance. Don't be afraid to begin again. I specialize in new beginnings. What's ahead is far greater than what's behind. Step forward, I've got you. The cycle of lack ends with you. God is rewriting your family's financial story, one act of obedience, one open door, one blessing at a time. You're not just making money. You're making history. You are the turning point your bloodline has been waiting for. Heaven has marked your obedience, and divine provision is responding. You're not just building wealth, you're restoring a legacy. Generational poverty bows at the sound of your faith. Your sacrifice is birthing something eternal. You are planting trees that your grandchildren will rest under. You're walking into answered prayers your ancestors never saw fulfilled. God is trusting you with the wealth they prayed for. Be bold, this is your inheritance season. This isn't just about income. It's about impact. God is establishing a new economic order through your life. You're a kingdom financier in the making. You may have started in struggle, but you're destined to finish in surplus. God is shifting you from survival to strategy, from not enough to more than enough. Heaven is backing your business, your ideas, and your creativity. The winds of favor are blowing in your direction. What you touch will multiply. You are not just breaking curses. You're creating culture. Through your faith and diligence, God is building a legacy of wisdom, wealth, and worship. Debt ends with you. Shame ends with you. Scarcity ends with you. Abundance begins with your next yes. You are the Abraham of your generation, called out, called up, and called to more. God is enlarging your territory because He can trust your stewardship. Your financial increase is not a coincidence. It's a divine confirmation that you're aligned with purpose. Keep moving. Keep sowing. The old system won't work for you anymore. You've outgrown it. God is ushering you into divine strategy, fresh creativity, and supernatural increase. Your daily obedience is creating eternal outcomes. What looks small to others is significant in heaven. Keep building faithfully. You're not being overlooked. You are the bridge between what was and what will be. God is funding the future through your life. Every step forward is prophecy fulfilled. Where your family saw famine, you will see favor. What they lacked, you will lead with. Your inheritance is transformation. You don't need a lucky break, you have a covenant. Provision is attached to your position in Him. Stand tall in who you are. The doors God is opening for you will not close due to fear or fatigue. He is renewing your strength for the journey ahead. Grace is your momentum. You're not behind, you're in divine timing. What took others a decade, you'll do in a year by God's hand. Your name is being brought up in rooms you've never entered. God is making space for you at tables that once ignored you. Your gift is undeniable. This is the season where lost time gets restored. The years that felt wasted will become the most fruitful chapters of your story. You are not building for now. You're building for nations, generations, and divine multiplication. Stay planted. The harvest is guaranteed. No more paycheck to paycheck mindsets. God is teaching you how to manage wealth, not just receive it. Wisdom is your weapon. You were chosen to be the first but not the last. Through your obedience, your family line is shifting from struggle to strength. Every act of generosity is a seed into your future. Heaven sees what people miss. God never forgets a faithful giver. You're not being stretched for nothing. God is expanding your capacity for what He is about to release. Overflow is coming. You are not cursed. You are called. The attacks were proof of the assignment. Now comes the reward. What felt like a delay was divine preparation. Now that you're ready, the resources will come faster than expected. There is a wealth wave coming, and you are positioned to ride it with clarity, confidence, and character. Stay rooted in humility. God is lifting you up. You are not lucky, you're anointed. That business idea, that investment, that divine connection. It's all a setup for something greater. What your hands build will outlive you. You're creating legacy architecture that will shape nations. Keep going. You're in God's blueprint. God is about to pay for what your budget denied. Doors are opening that your resume didn't request. This isn't just a promotion, it's divine positioning. You're stepping into overflow, not because you earned it, but because you're aligned with the assignment. What you thought would take years will happen in moments. The pace of God's provision will outmatch the speed of your past disappointments. You're not chasing opportunity anymore, opportunity is about to find you. Provision is being sent from places you've never seen. God is funding the vision with divine deposits and strategic connections. You're entering a season where heaven partners with your plans. You're about to be sustained by supernatural systems. Not hustle, not grind, but grace. God is rewriting the rules to favor you. What you couldn't reach in your strength, He is delivering by His Spirit. God is releasing contracts with your name on them. You didn't apply, but you qualify. You weren't looking, but you're being found. Expect blessings that break natural laws. You will no longer pray for what is already on the way. God has seen your labor, your loyalty, and your tears. Now comes the release. Harvest is about to hit every dry place in your life. Income streams you didn't expect are opening suddenly. God is not just giving you money, He is giving you management. With wisdom comes wealth, and with wealth comes kingdom impact. Every seed you've sown in silence is about to speak loudly. God remembers your faithfulness, even when others forgot. Get ready for a season of loud answers to quiet prayers. You're entering a season of without warning blessings. Miracles will meet you mid-step. Expect divine interruption where your plan ends, God's abundance begins. Heaven is issuing approvals on things that were once denied. You're about to witness supernatural reversals. Closed doors are turning into red carpets. The connections you need are being divinely arranged. God is introducing your name into the mouths of decision makers. You are being aligned with destiny shapers. You're not just about to receive a check. You're about to become the answer. God is turning you into a solution carrier, an investor, and a builder of better systems. What you lacked in resources, God is repaying in revelation. He is showing you how to multiply what's in your hand. Wealth begins in wisdom, and yours is increasing now. This is the season of supernatural speed. What took others a decade, God will do for you in a matter of months. It won't make sense, but it will be undeniable. God is about to reward the season you didn't quit. You kept showing up when nothing was showing up for you. Now, heaven is showing out on your behalf. You're stepping into financial freedom without compromise. God is elevating you without requiring you to sell your soul. Your name will rise, and your integrity will remain intact. The weight you've carried is about to turn into wealth. What broke others is birthing something beautiful in you. Pain was the pressure behind the prosperity. The instructions you're receiving now are keys to inheritance. Don't ignore the whisper. Your next financial miracle will be found in simple obedience. You're moving from paycheck to purpose-driven provision. God is attaching income to impact. Your wealth will be a witness. Where you were once a borrower, you're becoming a lender. God is reversing the flow. You're stepping into surplus not for status, but for stewardship. God is about to show you that you're not behind. You're right on time for an accelerated harvest. Divine delay is still divine design. Unexpected deposits. Undeserved promotions. Unexplainable peace. That's your portion now. You're walking in rooms your education didn't qualify you for because favor outranks credentials. The drought is over. Rain is coming in your finances, in your vision, in your confidence. God is watering what you thought had withered. Your ideas are now being backed by heaven. God is breathing on your business, your brand, and your blueprint. Don't downplay what He is about to display. Everything that was withheld is about to be released with interest. This is divine payback season. You're not just recovering, you're rising with double. God is not just answering your prayer, He is exceeding it. What you settled for is nothing compared to what is coming. Get ready to be overwhelmed by answered requests. You're entering contracts with no compromise. God is placing you in partnerships that protect your purpose. You won't have to shrink to fit in this time. This is your no more striving season. God is putting sweatless success in your hands. Rest is becoming your new rhythm, and results are about to multiply. Your obedience has been expensive, but it's about to pay off. God is about to make public what you carried in private. Honor is coming to your hidden season. You are entering a divine economy. Inflation won't affect you, recession won't break you, and scarcity won't touch you. You're covered, called, and equipped for overflow.
Video pass and ieho to like, share, or subscribe 𝐬𝐴 Corinne. Type Omen if you believe God.